What noise does a dinosaur make?
Dinosaur, like,
What's going on, my people? Views, tube. We're back. This one's a little bit different now because I'm not directly reacting to something right now, but I did want to speak about the Odyssey, the new Christopher Nolan movie. It's been all over the internet because people are upset. You got Lupita Nyong'o playing Helen of Troy and her twin sister, apparently. People are upset, but let's have it right. Let's have it right. The cast was bad anyway. Just take away, race swapping, things like that. The cast was bad anyway. Yeah, because why is Travis Scott in the movie? Why is Travis Scott doing what? The main person is Odysseus. I've not read the story, so I don't know. But the main person is Matt Damon. Of course, Helen of Troy. Would I have thought it's a good idea to put, to totally kind of race swap Helen of Troy? Probably not. Probably not. But at the same time, the whole cast is weird. Why is Zendaya in this movie? When has Zendaya ever been good? Do you know what I'm trying? No disrespect. She's a, you know what I mean? All right looking woman. Didn't know she was 29 years old. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But time flies, isn't it? Why is she in the film? Why is Travis Scott in the film? Why have you got Elliot Page, that used to be a woman who's transitioned to a man, playing Achilles? It just makes no sense. Someone who's like 5 foot and, doesn't weigh anything. All of a sudden, that's going to be Achilles. How does that make sense? So, yeah. So even without any of the race swapping, just some of the choices are weird. But I was watching someone's video on it. I can't remember who it was. Someone said it in it. And they were saying, well, all the people that are saying he's only just done this so he can get an Oscar. Well, he done Oppenheimer, which was a majority white cast. I still hadn't even seen Oppenheimer like that. So I was watching the person's video and I said, yeah, well, that's a great point then. If it's just for the Oscar, then he got an Oscar for Oppenheimer, where there was nothing like that going on. You know what I'm trying to say? I think Cillian Murphy was the main guy and he won awards. So, like, Christopher Nolan's made a lot of good movies. You know what I mean? Kind of like the last of the Mohicans in Hollywood in terms of big director who usually don't let everyone down. Probably the last guy in Hollywood that can get people going to the theaters just off his name alone. Because if I know it's a Nolan movie, I'm going to give it a little bit more, you know what I mean? A lot of people didn't like Tenet. I thought it was good. Didn't understand it all the way. But, you know what I mean? People liked Dark Knight at the time. Listen, we know what he's done. It's Christopher Nolan. Some people are saying it's like a humiliation ritual. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that is the case. They finally got to him. They finally got to Nolan. But he's probably the last person I would have thought would have had to have done something like that. So maybe it's just something that he has come up with. And for all the people saying he's just doing it for an Oscar, well, as we just said, he got one for Oppenheimer. So that kind of blows that out the water a little bit. At the same time, maybe it's part of the hype. A bit of controversy, things like that. It might add to the sales of the movie. But like I said, he's probably the last person in Hollywood that can get people, director-wise, that can just get people in, because it's Christopher Nolan. So it's going to be interesting to see. The film's still probably going to do well. just because of the controversy. You know what I'm saying? People that don't like it, this, that, but they're still probably going to end up watching it. So in terms of a commercial success, it's probably still going to be one. So all of the boycotters and people that's getting onto him, you know, fair play. But it's going to probably be a success. So just get ready for that. You know, just get ready for that. I don't know what people think is going to happen because I don't know when the film comes out, but I'm pretty sure it's probably all done in terms of filming. So it's not like something can be changed now. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not one for race or gender swapping. You know, I do prefer things to be as realistic as they can be. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I just wanted to do a little quick something, obviously, where I'm not reacting to something. We're just chatting purely because it's like I hear what everyone's saying, and you're right. Without just take the race stuff out of it, the cast is crazy anyway. Do you know what I mean? Does it make sense anyway? Probably not. But it's Nolan, so we're gonna have to wait and see what it looks like, how it comes across. As I keep saying, it will probably make a lot of money regardless. I'm just putting one together in case you're wondering. So I thought, let me just have a quick little rap with the people, man, because you know it could be everything that people are complaining about. You know, you maybe could think Lupita Nyong'o's ugly or whatever, but regardless, it's done now. You can be upset about it, but the movie is gonna make money. Unless people are trying to boycott it and just say we're not gonna go and watch it, the movie is gonna make money. Will he do it again? We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But let me know down below, man. What do you think it is? Finally, have they got to him? Is this his humiliation ritual because he's never really been under fire in Hollywood for as much as I know? Is he just doing this for an Oscar? He won one with Oppenheimer, though. Can't remember if there was any people of color in that film. There must have been a few, but it's going to be few and far between. So I just think, is it because everyone's bored? We need a bit of content. Do we just need to keep complaining about everything? When does woke and DEI ever stop? But yeah, when you do things like this, I'm more thinking you're just trolling, like you're just doing this because you know it's going to create a fanfare, and that's what's going to make it go even further. Because people are morbid, but we'll have to wait and see, you know. But yeah, just my little thoughts on it. Maybe we can look at it from a different way. Maybe we can try and give Christopher Nolan the benefit of the doubt, because unless you've not liked loads of his movies, I'm pretty sure you're the other way where you've liked most of his movies. So if anyone does deserve a little bit of, you know, a little bit of leeway, maybe it's Christopher Nolan, but we will wait and see. Just giving you my thoughts. Let me know what you want to see. There's something coming out, I believe, today, the 15th of June, on some Irish gang. So make sure you check that out. And yeah, we'll be back soon, people, man. Can we give Christopher Nolan a little bit of leeway? Can we wait and see?
Here. What in the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.
Who are you? Really?
Really? I am just a figment of your imagination.
Damn, what a guttural breed.